Hi everyone, welcome to Keep Calm and Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute little, very quick and easy to make butterfly. For this tutorial you're going to need double knit yarn in the color of your choices and a 5.5mm crochet hook and also a pair of scissors. So let's get started. I'm going to begin with this color here. So let's place that on the side and grab the color. We're going to be working this in a magic ring. Now when we're working with magic ring, you're going to grab this end of the yarn and hold it down and wrap this yarn around your two fingers, making an X in the process like this. Turn your fingers over and this is the side we're working with. Slip your hook under the first loop, pull this bit out, and now from here catch this strand and pull it out of the loop that was already on your hook like this. That makes your magic ring. Let's show you this one more time. So begin by holding the end like this, wrap the yarn around your two fingers, making an X at the base, turn them over, slip your hook under the first strand, pull up a loop, grab this strand from here and pull this through the loop that's already on your hook, and this magic ring is ready to work our stitches in. So we are now going to start our round one, and in this one you're going to begin by working chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over and we're going into this magic ring now. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops on a hook. Yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, pull through next 2. We've just worked our double crochet in here. Yarn over, go back into that magic ring, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, pull through next 2. That is 3 double crochets. We are going to chain 2. This is 3 double crochets because this chain 3 is considered a double crochet. So chain 2, yarn over, and work another cluster of 3 double crochets like this. Into this magic ring, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, pull through next 2. That's my 3 double crochets. Chain 2, yarn over, and repeat that process until we've got 8 of these clusters. So there's 1 cluster of 3 double crochets, then we've got chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and we're going to have 3 double crochets until we've got 8 of these clusters. And now I've got 8, and we are going to chain 2, and we're going to connect this with our chain 3 at the beginning. So here's my chain 3 stitch. I am going to go at the top of it right here, slip your hook in, pull up a loop from there and make this loop go through the loop that's already on your hook like this, and that creates a slip stitch. We are going to go ahead and snip this yarn off, pull it out of the stitch and pull this down to tie a knot in place. And with this strand, we're going to pull to close the magic ring. And once you've done that, you can either use a darning needle to sew this on, or we can just leave it as it is. And there we go. Leave that out of the way. Grab the next color of your choice, and we're going to attach this in any of these chain 2 spaces. You can choose whichever one. So I'm going to go with any random space. Pull this strand through, and we're going to tie a knot in place right here, keeping the knot on the edge. So if I pull this apart, not in the middle, keep it on the side, and then tie a knot in place like this. Slip your hook inside, pull up a loop and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And in this one again, this chain 3 is considered as our first double crochet. Yarn over, slip into that same chain 2 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, pull through next 2. Do that one more time. Now we've got 3 double crochets, chain 2, and let's work 3 more double crochets all in that same space. And there we go, that's your repeat for this round. We're gonna skip our next 3 double crochets here from the previous round and find our chain 2 space. Yarn over, go into that space and hold this strand alongside the top so that it gets worked in. Pull up a loop and work 3 double crochets all in that space. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochets again in that same space. And that's your combination. And here's my last space. 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochets. And once you've done that, you're going to connect this back to the chain 3 space, the chain 3 that we had in the beginning. So slip your hook at the top part of that chain 3, pull up a loop and work a slip stitch like this. Go ahead and snip this yarn off, pull it out of the stitch and pull this down to secure that in place as well. And now we're going to get our final color, and you're going to attach that in any of these chain 2 spaces in between, so you can choose whichever one. And I'm going to just simply pull this strand through any of these spaces, again keeping it on the side, and tie into a knot. There we go. And now once that's attached, slip your hook inside, pull up a loop, hold this strand alongside the top of the stitches because it will get worked in as well. Chain 3, yarn over, and we're going to follow that chain 3 with 5 double crochets. So that's my first one, second, third, fourth, and my 5th one. Now we have 5 double crochets and that chain 3, which makes the total count to 6. We're going to make a picot stitch, and to do that you're going to chain 3, skip the first 2 chains and work a slip stitch at the base of the 3rd chain like that. And move these stitches aside and work 6 more double crochets in that same space. And there we go, that's your combination for this round. Let's do one more together. So skip this here, but we're going to find our chain 2 space, next chain 2 space. Yarn over, go into the next chain 2 space and work 6 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's work a picot stitch together. And for a picot stitch, you're going to chain 3, skip the first 2 chains, and work a slip stitch in the 3rd chain, like this. And then you're going to work 6 more double crochets, all that in that same space. And there we go, that's the second one done. So just like this, you're going to repeat the combination in every single chain 2 space, and the combination is 6 double crochets, picot stitch, 6 double crochets, all in that same space. Work your way all the way around and meet me back when you get to this stage here. I've now worked my way all the way around, and we are going to find that chain 3 again at the beginning and work a slip stitch in there. And once you've done that, this time we're not going to snip the yarn, we're going to chain 15 instead. 1, 2, 3. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This chain 15 is going to make the main part of the body like this in the middle. So you're now going to fold this up, so pull this down as well. Fold this so that we've got 4 of these picots matching here and 4 on that side. So we have kind of split this halfway like this. Take this chain 15 and wrap it around your butterfly, and we are going to, that's better, and we are going to work a slip stitch right at the base. So catch that space at the base, pull up a loop, make this loop go through the loop that's already on your hook. And now we can go ahead and snip this yarn off, pull it out of the stitch and pull this down to secure this in place. We can, from here, snip this yarn down to a shorter size, and that should just stay in place perfectly well. And I'm going to do the same with the other strands as well. They've all been worked in, so I'm going to snip them down to a shorter size, but not too short. So just like this, snip all the extra bits of yarn. And there we go. One more. Grab these picots and pull and stretch like that, so they kind of match up perfectly. And now we're going to grab our pink yarn again and work a slip knot using whatever method you prefer. Slip your hook inside and chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Snip this yarn off, pull it out of the chains, pull this down on this end, and pull this part down on this end as well. And once you've done that, you are going to snip this yarn close to the knot, but not touching it, like this, because this way they won't unravel. And I'm going to now slip my hook around this loop, pull this through, and I'm going to pull this right up on the top here. And we're going to take these 2 strands and tie them in a knot like this, keeping them the same size on both ends. And there we go. Once you've done that, that will complete your butterfly. I hope you enjoyed making this beautiful butterfly with me. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.